Just as I began to relax, a whisper echoed right beside my ear.
You've opened the door. Now we're together forever.
I opened my eyes in shock, looking around frantically. There was no one in the room. I remembered how to end the ritual. I nervously whispered the final words. Just then, I heard something fall from another room. It was a weekday afternoon, and I was sitting at home, aimlessly browsing through social media. As I scrolled through the pages, a hashtag caught my eye. Hashtag summon a spirit. It intrigued me, and out of curiosity, I clicked on it. A new trend popped up before me. Everyone was performing spirit summoning rituals, sharing photos of their attempts, and using this hashtag. Some people had taken pictures in candle-filled rooms, others in dark corners with shadows that barely revealed faces. Some of these photos were genuinely creepy, but after reading the comments, I realized it was all just a game. After looking a little more, it seemed like people were having fun. I thought, this could be fun too. I said to myself, why not? After all, I didn't believe in any of this, and it would just be an experience. I decided to search online for a fun spirit summoning ritual. However, after half an hour of browsing through silly and sarcastic sites, I came across a strange one. It had a black background with only white text. The title read Spirit Summoning Ritual, and that was it. No pictures, no fancy descriptions, just plain and simple. Its simplicity felt strange, but my curiosity was piqued even more. The ritual was called Whisper of the Night. It was meant to be performed exactly at 3:03 a.m., the hour when spirits were supposedly at their strongest. The instructions emphasized a silent and dark environment. It sounded creepy, but at the same time, intriguing. I kept reading. Required items: a black candle, a mirror, a bowl of water, a pinch of salt. Steps for the ritual: turn off the lights in the room, light the candle, and place the mirror in front of you. Add water to the bowl and sprinkle the salt into it. Repeat the following words 3 times. Spirits of the other world, hear my voice. Walk among us tonight. Close your eyes and ask questions when you feel the spirit's presence. Are you here? What do you want? To end the ritual, blow out the candle and say, "Leave as you came, find peace." It seemed simple enough. An eerie feeling stirred inside me, but I still didn't believe this could be real. Yet the idea of trying it felt fun. I gathered the materials and waited for the clock to strike 3:03 a.m. At exactly 3:03, I began the ritual. I turned off the room's lights, lit the black candle, and placed the mirror in front of me. I filled the bowl with water and sprinkled salt into it. Everything was going as planned. I felt a bit anxious, but it was more like an excited nervousness. I repeated 3 times. Spirits of the other world, hear my voice. Walk among us tonight. I closed my eyes and waited. Time passed, but nothing happened. I took a deep breath and started to laugh inwardly. What was I expecting anyway? Just as I began to relax, a whisper echoed right beside my ear.
You've opened the door. Now we're together forever.
I opened my eyes in shock, looking around frantically. There was no one in the room. I strained to listen, but no other sounds followed. My heart was pounding, and my mind was spinning. What was that? Suddenly, I remembered how to end the ritual. I nervously whispered the final words. Leave as you came, find peace. My hand trembled as I hurriedly blew out the candle and poured the bowl's contents into the toilet. I returned to my room, feeling a mix of fear and confusion. I started to reflect on what had happened. Could it have been real? Or had I just scared myself? My thoughts were a jumble, but logic kept reminding me that this was just a game. I did end the ritual, after all, I told myself, trying to calm down. Just then, I heard something fall from another room. I froze for a moment, forgetting even to breathe. The fear that crept into me at that moment was indescribable. An internal battle began. I didn't want to go, but at the same time, I had to see what had fallen. Fear was taking over my body, but in the end, I gathered the courage to get up slowly. My heart pounded with every step I took down the hallway. I wondered what had fallen, yet at the same time, I didn't want to find out. When I reached the room, I saw that one of the books had fallen from the shelf. I bent down to pick it up slowly and placed it back. But just as I was about to step away, my eyes shifted a bit farther from the shelf, and what I saw made me freeze in place. A candle. The black candle from the ritual was standing right there, but I had thrown it away. How had it ended up here? I mumbled to myself, my eyes wide with fear. A chill ran through my body. Trembling, I approached the candle. At that moment, I felt a soft breeze on my face. I froze instantly and looked toward the windows. They were all closed. But this breeze, where was it coming from? As I stood there feeling the breeze, I caught a glimpse of my reflection in the window. A cold shiver went down my spine. The reflection was of me, but I couldn't believe my eyes. While I stood there terrified, my reflection was smiling at me. It was smiling with a wide, cold grin. My heart raced, and it felt like my blood froze in my veins. Without a second thought, I ran to my room, slammed the door shut, and locked it. I was out of breath, my heart still pounding wildly. I quickly turned on my computer and went back to the site where I had found the ritual. As I looked at the site, a detail caught my eye. My eyes quickly scanned the lines, and I froze. I hadn't followed the ritual's instructions correctly. When I heard the whisper, I had spoken the words first and then blown out the candle, but I was supposed to do it the other way around. I had interrupted my communication with the spirit. I was no longer in control,